Bound by the cerements of will, corpse frigate thou mayst aboard the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense preserve its entity. Watch every thought that springs in. Give me the sign of the open hand, token erector, thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. Open, pun, 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 pun. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Open, pun. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come. Eopan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn.
Mountain. We finally have. We've captured the mountain. Going around saying the N-word all night, Mountain, saying it's free speech, N-word. Is that how you get your rocks off on a Friday night? You know, what am I gonna have to do to save your life, Mountain? Hello? I'm making AI music.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear what you were saying. I was all, I have my fucking headphones were on Bluetooth, but I didn't have my headphones. What were you saying? I catch something you're gonna have to do something to save my life.
No, I was just making a joke because I was recording that Trump room last night, and you were
I
like,
can't hear you. What the fuck?
"Hello."
Oh, that was so funny. Because that L chick was just destroying the N-words the other day. You know, the NFRs the other day. It was pretty hilarious.
Oh. No, I was saying you were in a room yesterday, and I think like Beaver was like, "Yeah, you said the N word. I had to mute you." And you're like, "Well, fuck that, man. Freedom of speech, nerd." And I was like, "Uh oh." The thing is, though, when you say the N word, guess what happens? It becomes a projection. So you turn into what you're projecting. You become the negative. Well, that's the thing is, this app is very manipulative. It's like horrific waste of time. And the only real revenge on these people for being such loudmouth cunt pieces of trash is to just record them and shame them for being so obnoxiously loud and verbose and being a fool.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, if you're talking, you're gonna fool people. Therefore, they're all fools. I'm telling you, dude. You can't win with these people. You can't bend or break a fool. That's the saying. You cannot bend or break a fool.
For even talking about it, because at the end of the day, it's the same people. I'm saying the same thing. I've said it
Yeah.
10 fucking times
Yep.
because I believe what the cause is about the China connection, the petrodollar. But I've had to repeat this literally over 50 times since the Iran war. I'm tired of saying the same shit. I'm just a fool for even engaging in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm tired of repeating myself, saying the same thing. It'd be nice to talk to new people on here, but
There's just nothing new under the sun. So when you realize that it's all redundant communication and it's a lot of broken people who you don't know on the back end are just like retarded F words and completely broken, either physically or mentally, there's just no reason to utilize this app in some type of conversational debate or um, really anything. It's all a horrific waste of time. That's why I've moved on to music, and I'm killing it. And the way that I do it is I take this thing called a book. I'm sure you've heard of one of those. And then what I do is I take a picture of a page and then go to Grok and I say image to text. And then it gives me all the text from the book, like a poem or a page of some type of format of significance. And then I put it into Suno, the AI music creator. And then I say man and woman, country duet with band. You know, and I save it as the John Kitover band. And what comes out is fucking like God. Like if AI and and using AI to create shit means anything, it's really the music. The music that AI will create will be the best music that's ever been created in human history. Better than fucking Motown, better than Mozart, better than Wagner, better than Bach, better than everyone. The Beatles, puh, because AI is basically all the great literature, all the great words ever formatted, you know, and created. It's actually music, and AI allows us to take all this great literature and poetry, etc., and turn it into fucking angelic music, and basically it's all educational because it's neurolinguistic programming, and that's why this app is so destructive. When you listen to Jazzy scream into her mic, you literally absorb her soul. And if you want to absorb that piece of trash's soul, that's on you. And when you listen to Brad can talk for literally 8 hours straight. Like nothing can stop him. He's
when you're on Adderall, bro, him and Pepe. Listen, I watched Pepe talk.
Yeah.
For 3 days straight. Just the other day, I would wake up, he'd still be talking to Trump. That's Adderall, dude. Straight up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, that's the thing is you don't know what's going on the back end. You cannot diagnose or have any knowledge about who these people are, what they're doing, and you're right. They are doping. This is like the Olympics for them, and they came here to dope, and they dominate. They like Brad yesterday. You know, he went on and on about Medicare, Medicaid, and the health industry, and he had like some kind of house called the Compass or something like that. And he's just like Pepe. He gets reminiscent and nostalgic about his big rooms that that people were fascinated with. And honestly, like see Brad isn't like an admiral in the Navy, you know? Like whatever that guy did, he definitely cleaned a lot of toilets. But yet, he's still he sounds like a leader executive. So he can throw you as being like something that he's not. We've all seen the pictures of his daughter. That didn't turn out so great for him. And he loves to refer to himself as a Republican conservative, but yet he wants to be black. So this is the paradox and the dilemma of dealing with NFRs is when you think you've got them framed and pinned down and identified and categorized, they break out of the box with their NFR uh, performative experience. And it's you, the victim, who's listening or engaging. And then your opportunity cost of listening to them shows you that you have not yet mastered the art of using your own time. It's just second to second to second to second. And this app proves that you are not a master of your 60 seconds, of your 3 minutes, of your 10 minutes. Because you're not Mozart, are you, Mountain? You're not Mozart. Like, your time is not valuable. That's why you're here. It's my opinion. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to diminish you. I'm trying to, like, help you. I want you to clone me because I think I'm valuable. I think Brad and Pepe are not valuable, but yet I've recorded them extensively because part of me needs this social type of inclusion. It's not a fear of missing out. It's almost like a natural craving to want to be engaged in some type of a social communication network. And that's why I keep coming back. Not because I'm learning anything or even entertained. As you said, we've heard the same speakers say the same redundant stuff 100 times. So I'm only here for this type of like dopamine social communication network, whatever that is. But I, because of my music experimentation, I found a way out, Mountain. I found a path either up to the top of the mountain or a path out of the mountain. Either way, I have found a secret path. It's a secret way, my friend. And it's only because of you and Dr. Ashwagandha. Without Dr. Ashwagandha, I never would have found the secret key. I never would have struck the master chord. I never would have drawn the flaming sword.
Holy crap, right?
No, it was Dr. Ashwagandha that taught me the secret path out of the mountain.
Wow.
So thank you, Dr.
Yeah, I
Ashwagandha.
noticed to listen to Pepe and Brad a lot. He gave him a lot of credit to the day. He said, these are the people. And you know, it's so funny. When you mentioned Pepe, he was so pissed off. Like you mentioned Brad, you mentioned Matt, you mentioned Goat. But when you didn't mention Pepe and you left, he was so pissed off because he's a diva. And he was, oh my god, he was such a cocksucker with Pepe. You know, KK with that Pepe, TP with that feminist ass, you know, low gay voice. It's like, oh my god, you know, like he knows that I was a big deal, you know, like he used to hang out in my rooms and he was such a dick sucker and like, you know, like it's just like he was pissed off that you didn't give him credit for all these big rooms. It's just so funny. Another thing is like him and Brad, you want to be the center of attention. That's his problem with me is that he feels like if anybody, and let you know, especially if you're a white guy, hogs the mic or says anything, then maybe some people might listen to, maybe not. He gets pissed off. He just wants to be the number one. This is a dude. Guy's like 50 fucking years old, 55.
Who is?
56 actually.
Who is?
Brad.
He's
Brad's 56.
56, yeah. Well, I don't have anything against any of these people personally. You know, it's just it's a game and your life is a game. And the thing is, if you think that this is like amplifying your game, it's not. I would say it's amplified my game because I have basically like branded myself on the internet. But all of these people are just non-playable characters. Brad Stauffenberger is a non-playable character. Pepe is a non-playable character. When I put up my Pepe mask and Pepe talks, he actually is very, very close to the meme of the frog. Like he is like the frog boy. But like you said, he's an F word. But yet he likes to claim that he's on the far right. But how is an F word on the far right? And he's not on the far right. Then he says he's a 1990s Democrat. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I know.
he's a
I've heard
former,
him say that shit.
yeah, he's a former boxer. And again, you don't know people's health problems on the back end. You don't know how autistic or retarded they are, or how they have to deal with their Adderall usage. So it's like, don't get defensive. Don't even communicate with them. There's just no point at all, other than to mock and shame them and record them and try to get some karma points on the internet by mocking these people for being fools and wasting all their fucking time. Hello?
Well, that's that Beaver messaged at supper, because he let Gabby take me down, and in control of her own. I was like, dude, I get to the end of the day, man, I do get off this app, I go to, they'll stay here for fucking, on this app for 18 hours a day, man. I mean, that shit ain't healthy, bro. Like, you gotta get off and do something, I mean, like, what the fuck's going on in your life? That's pretty sad. For me, dude, I recommend getting a hobby. That's what I recommend.
What?
A healthy hobby. It's boat building and research about boats and shit, And just being on the water, I'm sure you've experienced it, is one of the best things ever. It's awesome.
Well, see, the
That's
thing
my
is,
retirement plan too, John. That's to live on the water at least 5 months out of the year. Because in Montana and a bunch of these states, there's a gray area, not a law against. Like most places, there's a law where you can't be there for more than 14 days. If you're on the water on like the houseboat, there is no law against it. So, I'd like to be up here like Lake Kitover. It's 90 miles long. It goes from Montana up into Canada, and you can legally go into Canada as long as you don't touch shore and stuff, like about 40 miles. And a bunch of bays, private bays, and stuff. I just like I'm saying, 4 months, 5 months out of the year. When I get like in my 50s.
well, Mountain, don't think about the future. Don't even waste your time. You're like a guy in a bar who sees a sign at the top of the door that says free beer tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There isn't. There isn't. It is a Groundhog Day effect. You are stuck in a now. And when you're 50, it will still be the NOW, and you'll still be talking about the free beer tomorrow. The whole trick is, how do you reverse engineer where you want to be right now? You can do it. It's possible to get to where you want to be very quickly, much quicker than you think. And that's my hypothesis and experiment.
What is that? How do you do that?
So it deals with believing that all power comes from above. What does that mean?
Well, I do believe that. I do.
Well, if it's true, you should have faith that your desire can be achieved much more quickly than what you're timelining. Because if it comes from above, it basically becomes a question of, how do I access what is above to get what I want here below? And so that's what I'm trying to discover, not to answer. I'm trying to use magic or words to essentially do engineering in a way that a lot of NFRs are completely unaware of. Like, I mean, last night in the President Trump room, that NFR must have spoke for hours. And I went out for the night because I'm not going to listen to an NFR on a fucking.
Which one is that?
I don't know, one of the NFRs, Coco, Bubbles, I don't know, whatever the fuck its name is. Doesn't matter to me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they fucking mob these people up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Beaver and Matt, are so quick to mob these, these people up that are apparently they feel are victimized.
They're trying to do some social engineering, pointless. And the truth is, it's not a real house. whole thing comes down to either you are mocking the people on this app or you yourself are being mocked. That's it. There's no goal, there's no purpose, there's no objective. This is a dinner for schmucks. Come here and mock people or be mocked. That's all this app is. Or you can read a book and do neurolinguistic programming on yourself. You know, no one's going to do any work for you. No one is going to educate you on anything. You have to do it yourself. That's it. That's it. And I'm doing it.
You record everything. I would reveal my logo design to you, but you record everything. I don't want to reveal.
You don't reveal your top. Oh, look who decided to casually walk in the room. NY last week was like, I live in Chicago. I could touch you. Don't fuck with me, John Kitover. I will find you and I will touch you. We can get you. I was like, uh-oh. Nye is losing it. Nye's making death threats against John Kitover. The app is getting to her. She's gone psychotic. She's had a psychotic episode again. Nye, you want to come up and apologize and say, you right, John Kitover. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made death threats against you. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have thought it. It's my problem. That's a you problem, NY. That is a you problem. That's something you gotta rectify in your life. Because little old John Kitover is a little tiny little nothing dot on a little nothing conference call app, but yet you're psychotically projecting onto me, telling me you're gonna kill me, NY? You heard it. You know what you said. It's on recording. So you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you go out tonight night, and you have a shot of Malort and a Guinness, and somebody says something to you that you don't like, are you going to psychotically project onto that person and cause a fight? NY, come on, NY. You got to be more strategic. I always tell people, if you're going to hurt somebody, if you're going to physically assault someone, if you're going to murder someone, do it like a ninja. Don't get caught now. Hello?
Trying to teach people how to kill people now, John. My God.
I'm not. I'm just trying. See, people think that they can't come here for education, but when people make death threats against me publicly while I'm live streaming onto YouTube, it's not to your benefit. Now I have legal leverage over you. Whoever my critic is, I now own you. You're not my slave. You're not my slave, but I still own your ass because you made legal death threats against me. And now I could publicly sue you for defamation of character as well as get a restraining order against your ass. Nah, Harry Carey, with your Harry Carey glasses. Go Cubs! Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. What was that, Martin?
I've heard people say that they think you're an FBI agent or like, part of the intelligence apparatus.
Well, if that was true, I mean, I would, be the most retarded intelligence operative that's ever attempted to operate. And I did interview with the FBI, and the black woman who did the intake in the little office, she says to me, Mr. Kitover, did you ever smoke marijuana? I said, what? She said, marijuana, did you smoke it? I said, no, ma'am, I've never smoked marijuana. And she says, have you ever smoked CBD? I said, what? What is that? She goes, CBD, you don't know what CBD is? I said, no, I'm not familiar with what CBD is. Is that, what is that? And she goes, it's like marijuana. You never smoked it? I said, nope, never smoked it. And she says, all right, get out of the office. And that was it. All they want to know is whether or not you smoked marijuana to join the FBI. Doesn't that seem like kind of a low, bar to like pre-qualify people? Did you smoke marijuana?
I know I've never smoked marijuana.
Because, I'm a chemist, and so when the FBI asked me if I smoked marijuana, I was like, no, I never smoked marijuana, but I did put tetrahydrocannabinoid delta-9 molecules into my bloodstream. Do you know what that is? What the fuck is that? So anyways, that's the kind of world we live in. And then we got Nye on here saying all kinds of racist shit. All kinds of racist shit. projecting all her racism onto all other people. And then she makes death threats against John Kitover. Bitch over. I think she referred to me as bitch over.
Oh.
That's all right.
Hey.
I know Nye's a cool chick. She's fun. I mean, she only wasted like 5 days of her life talking about the Odyssey. She went through her own Odyssey with Matt Damon here on Clown House. I guess we gotta do another Odyssey room again. Fuck it. Matt Damon!
Oh, that sounds horrible, bro.
I know. Did you see that? Did you see the Odyssey?
Fuck no. I will not waste my life.
My mom told me she saw it and she left halfway through.
Wow.
I bet you she asked for her money back, but she didn't tell me that part.
That's wild. Yeah, you know, I mean, I already heard enough about it and seen enough, shit about it to where I'm just like, I don't want to waste my time. I already get pissed off if like the movie was shit, like I'm the type like your mom. I will get up and walk out of the movie. I feel like just wasting my life, So, that would have been me as well.
They just deleted like 3 or 4 of my Clubhouse accounts. They deleted my personal Instagram accounts. So like I'm highly censored. I wouldn't be surprised if that chick Nye was one of the reporters. But the fact that my accounts get deleted tells me that like I'm hitting the nails on the head. Because if I was actually being somewhat successful with my communication, I would be highly censored. I would be highly, retarded. And look what they've done, I mean, and I'm okay with that. There's no other way to do this. Like, it's natural. It's natural what I'm doing, and it's natural that they censor me. Because they're literally trying to diminish my power and my reach and my communication. Because all real power, this is why I'm saying in my opinion, you're on the wrong track. You think you're trying to get to a boat. What I'm trying to tell you is the communication behind the boat, that's where the real power is. That's where the real money is. And you've never texted me a link. You've never, updated me. You've never created an account called, Boat Builder. So what I'm trying to say is your communication is not going to get you where you want to go. And you're just too polarized politically. You need to start doing business communication and depoliticize from the political communication, because you're not even engaging in real politics. You're not public. You're not social. And you're not running for anything, and you're not supporting it. Look at Marshall fucking faking fat ass fucking Reagan. That ballot harvesting piece of shit is at least publicly political. So he's kind of not, but see, he's such a fucking NFR and such a nice guy. He's got nothing to worry about from the left. So he's the worst. He's the biggest hypocrite.
You can't hate the guy, but he damn it is insufferable. You know what I mean? Fuck Marshall. But yeah, I don't hate Marshall.
Do you like Trump?
What? No. He's bad. He's still bad.
Huh?
I like Trump, sure.
Where are you from?
The Democratic Republican of Congo.
I'm from Sweden.
Oh, wow.
Do you know where it is?
No.
Yeah, I was just on Sweden on my Hinge account, swiping right. So anyways, I think we've covered a lot of topics, but I really encourage you to get a burner phone, a $50 Motorola, get a new Clubhouse account, create a new Instagram account, create a new YouTube account, a new Facebook account, and publish your boat building interests,
You want me to give away my proprietary methods of boat building?
100% give it away. It'll make you a subject matter expert. People will network with you, and they will
No, bro, listen, I have a design that I'm just about to, it's in a prototype piece of cake.
You see, this is where, again,
It has 3 things that are very, very good that other boats don't
I'm
have.
not your publisher, bro. I'm not your publisher. You don't have to tell me now. What?
I don't want. I'm just telling you, I don't want to throw. I'm not gonna fucking give away 8 years or 10 years of research.
You're not.
So I can be the expert on
You're not, my friend.
I'm gonna sell my books.
Have you ever seen like a? Have you ever seen a YouTube channel that does like gun reviews or boat reviews or movie? Like what I'm saying is, you have to get into the publishing industry. Your success, your real success, will come in the form of videos. That's where real success comes from.
Well, I had a YouTube channel for a bit. It's just it's grind, dude. It's not as fun.
It doesn't make it. You got no choice. If you're interested in it, you have to use it as like an auxiliary augmentation to what you're doing. Look at Dr. Pimple Popper. She's a multi-million-dollar dermatologist, but her YouTube account makes $30 million a year. It's bigger than her skincare practice.
YouTube doesn't make money like it used to, bro. I'm telling you. It used to make good money, but I'm telling you, my friend, I know what I'm talking about, man.
All right, well, I just don't want you wasting your time. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to waste my time while you waste your time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a real nagger, by the way. You know, I'm not that word.
No, you're like my mom. You're a gabber.
You are.
I told my mom she's a gabber. She's like, I'm not a gabber.
You can't tell mom that. That's your mom.
I told her, I was like, Mom, you see, my mom wants to call me. My mom wants to call me and turn me into a clubhouse room. That's what she likes to do when she, you know.
Yeah, but you're gonna miss them days when them gabbing days. So you can't shake them off down for that. Done, Kitover. You're like, man, I really wish I missed them gabbing days. Fool. You know that.
Okay, well, are there any other final thoughts, comments, ideas, or opinions? Because I'm about to put my music on and go into my other room.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Okay, I hope you have a great Saturday. God bless you, Dr. Ashwagandha. Thank you for being on the show. And Stephen Pell is an NFR. Here we go. The John Kitover. I give you the John Kitover Band.
Bluetooth.
I am Pan, you Pan, you Pan, 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 Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man, God of thy flock, I am gold, I am God, flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod, with hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rape, and I rape, and I rip, and I rend, everlasting world without end, mannequin, maiden, maiden, man, and the might of Pan, yo Pan, 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 yo Pan, yo Pan. Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. Oh, Pan, yo Pan, yo Pan, yo Pam Pan, Pam Pam Pan. I am a man, do as thou wilt, as a great God can. slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw, the great beast come. Eopan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan, Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man, goat of thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod, with hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave and I rape and I rip and I rend, everlasting world without end. Mannequin maiden, Maynard man, in the might of Pan, Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Eopan. Give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. Eopan, 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 pan, 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 I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Oh, Pan, Eopan, 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 pan, 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 I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw, the great beast come. Eopan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan, Eopan, Eopan, pan, 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 pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man, goat of thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod, with hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave and I rape and I rape and I rend, everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, Maynard man, in the might of Pan. Eopan, Eopan, pan, 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 pan. Eopan, Eopan, pan, 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 pan. Eopan. Give me the sign of the open the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. Open, 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 pum, 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 pum. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Open, open, pum, 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 pum. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beast on me open. I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am open, open, pum, 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 pum. I am thy mate, I am thy man, goat of thy flock, I am gold, I am God, flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod, with hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox, and I rave and I rape and I rip and I rend everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, 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 the might of Pan. Eopan, 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 pam, 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 Eopan. Give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery.
Pan, 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 pan.
I am a man.
Pan, 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 pan.
Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Open, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beast come me up, and I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. God of thy flock, I am gold, flesh to thy bone, flower to thy
Give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Oh, I am awake in the grip of the snake, the eagle slash beak and claw. The gods withdrawn, the great beast come me upon. I am born to death on the hoof of the unicorn. I am and I rip and I rend, everlasting world without end. Nanny king, maiden, maiden, man in the might of sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. Open, open. Slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw, the great beasts come open. I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am I am thy might, I am thy man. goat of thy flock. I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flour to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave, and I rip, and I rip, and I rant. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, Maynard, man. In the might of Pan. Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan, Eopan, Eopan.
Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. O Pani, O Pani, O Pani, O Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, Pan, Pan. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come. The Pan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pani, O Pani, O Pan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. God of thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flour to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave and I rape and I rip and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maiden, man. Might of Pani, O Pani, O Pan, Pan, Pani, O Pan.
Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. O Pan, O Pan, we O Pan, O Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, Pan. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come. Pan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan, 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 Pan. thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoops of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox, and I rave, and I rape, and I rip, and I rend. Everlasting world without end, mannequin, maiden, maided man, in the might of Pan, Eopan, 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 Pan, Pan, Eopan. Give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny pine, and the word of madness and mystery. O Pan, Eopan, 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 Pan, 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 I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can, O Pan. Eopan, 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 Pan, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw, the great beast comes. Eopan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan. Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Gold of thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hooves of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rip, and I rend, everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, 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 man in the might of Pan. Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan, Eopan. Eopan.
Hoy, 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 There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First let the
Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. Eopan, 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 pan, 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 pan. I am a man. great God can open, open, open.